Hello and welcome to a new video. I'm Vanguard and today we'll be going through the top 10 upcoming multiplayer games of 2017 and beyond. These are highly anticipated games that we are really excited to see and enjoy. But without further ado, let's get right into it. First up we have Dauntless. This is a free-to-play action RPG video game set in a fantasy world in development by Phoenix Lab. The game takes place in a fantasy world. Players take on the role of slayers to take down behemoths, collecting loot that are used to craft and upgrade weapons and equipment to take down larger and more powerful behemoths. While hunting, the game plays as a third-person action game. Dauntless is expected to release in Microsoft Windows in the last quarter of 2017. Ninth place we have Mount & Blade 2 Bannerlord, an upcoming medieval action role-playing video game in development by Tales World Entertainment. The game was announced way back in 2012. It is known to be the prequel to the Mount & Blade warband set 200 years before. It will hopefully have a grand scale of multiplayer combat with plenty of variety, releasing on Windows PC sometime this year. Next up we have Escape from Tarkov. This is an upcoming hardcore realistic online first-person action RPG simulator video game. It will have a promising story-driven and fighting experience set in a fictional region on the frontier between Russia and Europe. In the current test build, players can choose to play from one of three factions available in the game, with the ultimate goal of gathering and extracting loot littered around the fictional city of Tarkov. The release version will have a story mode where players will attempt to solve the mystery of Tarkov through 10 maps. The game is currently in development and to be published by Battlestate Games.
Ну, жопа.
Number 7 is Quake Champions. This is an upcoming first-person shooter video game in development by ID Software and to be published by Bethesda Softworks as a part of the Quake series of multiplayer shooters. This will be the first main entry since 2005 Quake 4. This game was announced at last year of E3 and promised a fast-paced arena-based shooter. The game is due to release on Microsoft Windows in 2017. Number 6 is Sea of Thieves, an upcoming pirate-themed action-adventure cooperative multiplayer-based game played in a first-person perspective. It is being developed by Rare and to be published by Microsoft Studios. You can play in a group of players to travel and explore the world via a pirate ship and assume different roles and objectives on the ship. Players will embark on different quests, collect loot, and engage in combat with other pirates online. Set to release on Xbox One and Windows PC sometime in 2018.
Easy now. Don't stop, keep going. Almost there. Watch that next step, it's a doozy. Now that's a rescue.
Next up is Monster Hunter World, an upcoming action role-playing video game in development and to be published by Capcom, and is the 5th primary title in the franchise. The game was first announced at E3 of 2017 of this year, and is currently scheduled for a worldwide release in early 2018. While only releases for the PS4 in Japan, it will launch on both PS4 and Xbox One version in the Western market, with a Microsoft Windows release sometimes afterwards. It will feature much larger maps, seamless transition between zones in maps, and a 4-player online co-op. It will allow players from Japan and Western regions to play together, a first for the game in the series.
You can use jump attacks to mount monsters.
Monster Hunter World introduces new environmental hazards, allowing you to use the landscape to trap and mount your prey.
Number 4 is Star Citizen. Star Citizen is an upcoming space simulator video game for Microsoft Windows and Linux. The game consists of first-person space combat, mining, exploration, and trading with first-person shooter elements in a massively multiplayer persistent universe, and customizable private servers. The game is built on a modified Cryo engine and will support all major VR headsets. In third place we have Star Wars Battlefront 2. This is an upcoming action shooter video game based on the Star Wars film franchise, under development by EA DICE in collaboration with Criterion Games and Motive Studio, and to be published by Electronic Arts. Unlike its 2015 predecessor, it features a story-driven single-player campaign and multiplayer character classes, which is already a huge plus. It is scheduled for a release on November 17 on Microsoft Windows, PS4 and Xbox One.
Sector is clear. Not clear! Not clear!
Second last is Anthem, an upcoming action role-playing video game being developed by Bioware and to be published by Electronic Arts. It is set for a 2018 release on Microsoft Windows, PS4 and Xbox One. It was first revealed on June 10 at Microsoft Conference at E3, running on the Xbox One X, which was one of the highlights of the event for me. The open world of the game looks stunning, and I definitely can't wait to explore the world with others.
Oh, come on. Be something good. Oh, yes!
This storm is getting crazy. So what are we supposed to do? Fly into it?
Alright, let's do this.
See you on the other side.
Finally, last but definitely not least, we have Red Dead Redemption 2. This is probably one of the most anticipated game of right now. This will be the sequel to the 2010 game. It will be an open world action adventure video game played in a third person perspective, featuring single player and online multiplayer components. The first game was met with huge success and was acclaimed by many reviewers with praise directed at the game's visuals, dynamically generated music, voice acting, gameplay and story. The sequel will be releasing on PS4, Xbox One in 2018. Well, that about wraps up this video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what your thoughts are down below. Thank you for watching. Until next time, I'll see you later.